Yeah, that's better. So, crushing guy, how you doing? Turbo Organic. Alright, this is what we're working on today. I'm from Pennsylvania. So, oh wow, we got a lot of guys. We got lots of people today. What's up, Mateo the Gorilla? Today we're going to be working on this shop scalpel, and then I also have this integral chopper that we're going to be working on. From India? That's cool. Alright, so we gotta cut some scales on the bandsaw for this guy. What do people usually say? That's wrong. I do some welding on the side. It's not my trade, but I can weld. So I gotta move all this stuff. This is my guillotine tool that I use for, it's a forging tool, but it was just temporarily stored on the bandsaw. All right, there we go. My Wi-Fi disconnected itself, but we're back. This is junk. Let's see, do I have any? That's walnut scraps, but that's not big enough. What was I using? See, this piece has some nice movement to it, but maybe if I avoid that, let's see, where's our knife? Oh, it's not big enough, never mind. Let's see. I think maybe I'll try and cash in on some of the movement that's around this knot. Looks like there might be some good wood in there. Or we can just go on this side and get just plain simple hickory. Huh. If I could stabilize it, this knot would be sick to include. But I think I'm going to go from this end. So I'll just cut off. Let's see, where's my pencil? Here's a pencil. I'll just cut off like there. And then we'll mill out scales from that piece. See, that is pretty blinding. Okay. That's off. Whatever, you guys can see good enough. Now I need to do this. That'll be about good. Keep this part. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit long because that's the scale. Got a little bit more forward. Alright. I'll stick around for a couple of minutes. I'm working on the chop, scalpel, and chopper that I clenched yesterday. Alright, we'll discard this piece because it has a little bit of junk on it. But there's our two scales cut out, and now we got to clean them up on the grinder. Yeah, this piece, I don't know how much you can see, but it has some absolutely beautiful color and texture from the quench and then the temper. And this one has it as well. Maybe you can see a little bit of that. But it's awesome. And I'm absolutely keeping that finish. So now what we're going to do, pop the mask on and swap over to a wood belt. Probably just a 120. Yeah, we don't need 36. This doesn't need to be here. And get the flattening scales. We'll have this side be down. It's got a little bit of pitting. There we go. Got those flattened. That's the downside. This needs a little bit more. Right now, it'd be like this. That fits pretty nicely. There we got the top grounded. I might do a little bit more. Is what it might be looking like. So actually what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to put a layer of masking tape on each side, each of the two sides that are like the insides that are going to go together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to super glue those two together so that way they stay put when I'm drilling the holes and stuff like that. I think, let's see, if I remember correctly, this is the way it had to be. Because the insides are going to become the outsides. Yeah. Let's see. Did I miss a bunch of messages? No, okay. So basically, I'm doing this because I don't want to actually glue the wood together, because then it might be hard or impossible to take apart. So this way I can really firmly attach these two scales together without using any clamps or anything like that. That'll mark it up and get in the way. And when I want to remove them, I'll just pull them apart and the tape will come off. So it's a really elegant solution to a pretty inconvenient problem. I just got to put a couple of drops of super glue on there. And then we'll press them together and line them up real nice. And then I'll just hold this for like a little bit. Don't need to hold it for super long because the glue will take hold in just a minute or so. But yeah. There we go. So that's that, and I'll just set that down so the super glue can cure. And then what I'm going to do next, I think I'm going to work on this one. So for this, what I have to do is, let's see, I'm going to be cutting pieces of walnut and like carving them so they fit nicely in the like slots in this forged I-beaming I did on the handle. So we'll do that. See, here's my walnut. How long are those slots? I'm gonna have enough depth on the bandsaw to do it, right? Let's see, those scales are gonna be like maybe 5.5 inches. Yeah, I got plenty of depth. So now we're gonna go back over to the bandsaw. And I'm going to mill out a big block of walnut for scales. And not just these. I have a walnut log over here that I'm going to mill out. So Yeah, I just got this big chunk of walnut. I might actually be able to, no, I don't think I can use that bit. Might have to remove this bit though. Because otherwise it won't fit. 5 inches is like, there. So, slide that one over here. It's not going to quite fit, I don't think. I think I can do this though. That'll be about the size I'm cutting off. Doesn't quite fit. Oh damn. That's inconvenient. Alright, well, here's what I'll do. Hand plane. That's fine. Okay. chalk sander. How about that? There we go. How is it still stuck? There we go. Jesus. Alright. Finally got that piece done. So now we'll probably just zip off that. This is almost flat already. I might flatten this so I can use the fence. There we go. Oh, is that square? No, not really. Nope, certainly not there. This needs to be. Oof. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Got that cut off. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, this piece is plenty long. This is plenty of material for a couple scales. I think I'll use this piece for this. I'm just going to mill up the rest of this lumber some other time, probably. Might do it now. But I'll do. All right, I got that mostly flattened. Just a little bit here and a little bit off there. That's good enough that, oh yeah, that's good enough that I can mill the rest of that up later. All right, there. Now that we got that done, we got our wood milled up, and we got wood prepped for the chopper. Now this is more than dry, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get the final profile on these, or well, the profile before I do the actual profiling, just make sure they match. So like the rough profile, and then we'll drill the pinholes and match it up and get the pins ready. There we go. So now let's see what's my phone at, 36. All right, that's probably enough for a little bit of drilling. So now what I'm going to do is I'll come over here. Take this off so it doesn't mess with the mic. We'll get our 1/8 inch drill bit. Chuck that up and we'll get ready to drill the pinholes. Actually, I need to cut the rod. I need 6 pins, so we'll just cut all them now. Do I have any pin stock left? No, not really. Alright, I got my little pin drawer here. Actually, I'll put this up on here. And I'll just be cutting the pins into here. Like, I believe I was cutting these with the, yeah. Three. Come on. There it is. Five. 6. We're rapidly running out of pin stock, but you can always buy more. There we go. I got all our pins here. And what I'm actually going to do is go through and chuck all these all up in the drill and use a file to deburr them. That's just the fastest way I've found to do it. So I got these, this is 4, 5, and 6. It goes this way. Yeah, that's enough. Hopefully that isn't too loud for you guys with the microphone being right there. And then we'll just drop that in the pin box. Alrighty, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take one of these pins. Let's see, does this just fit? No. So where's my fit up pin? I have it in here somewhere. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so I have this pin that I've knocked all sorts of marks in. So this one, I can chuck it up in the drill and run this through the wood a couple of times, and then that bores it out so that the regular pins actually fit. It's not like a super easy fit, but they do fit. I think either I might have missed a spot with this one, so I have to refile this. Needs opened up a little bit more. There we go, and doesn't fit. Okay. There we got the steel fitting up too. So now, let's back up the pin a little bit so that you don't want it popping out the back of the wood or even flush, because then it might cause a little bit of disturbance. So you just back it up a little bit. And then you can just drill your next hole. Right here. And it doesn't matter if this blows out, because this side is going to be on the inside. This side's going to be up against the actual knife. And then we can bore it out. Over here. Both ways. And then it can just drop a pin right in there. This one's also not filed very well. May have to go back over these and do them better. Maybe do them on the grinder or something. But clean out that. Still doesn't fit. Huh. All right, there we go. I'll just quickly remark this. So basically I'm just taking the pliers and just cutting in a few marks, and then you rotate it, half a rotation, and a few more, maybe half a dozen light cuts. And then that's just enough to widen it out, just enough to where it'll open that pinhole just the perfect amount. There we go. Got that fit up. Now, this isn't like mandatory, but what I like to do once you get it off, sometimes you have to tap it a little bit. Or you can just pull one of the pins and then it should come off much more nicely. But what I like to do now is just pull the pins, put them in the other way, and make sure that the knife fits on both ways. Because when you're doing the pins and drawing the pins and everything like that, the way I'm currently doing it, these two side faces that are on the outside right now are going to be on the inside at the end. So you got to make sure that it fits up nicely both ways. Excuse me. And so then you can take and give it a go, or you can just start with 2 or even 1, just like this. Like obviously 1 fits, and then you can put the second one in, and that fits. It's a little tight, but it fits. And then you can just say, okay, well, does the third one go? And no, it doesn't. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to take and you're just going to run your drill bit through there. And then, now does it fit? Well, no, because we've adjusted the hole slightly, but we still have to bore it back out to be in the right size. So now, run that back through there. Make sure the pin fits normally, which it does, both ways. Now you say, well, okay, fits in normally. Do it fit? This way. It don't. All right, so then you gotta take and you gotta get that drill bit in there and you gotta wiggle it around a little bit, move it up and down and stuff, move some material. Let's see, do it fit? No, it still don't like to. I'll take the middle pin out. Now it fits, not super happily, but it does fit. And now the middle pin doesn't want to go, obviously. So now I rim that out a little bit. Now the middle pin fits, not super happily, but it does fit. Try putting it in the other way. Still not super happily, but it does fit. Now these all fit nicely. Not that one's pretty good. The middle one doesn't fit super nicely. So I'm just going to clean that out. There, now it fits a lot better. Something else you can do is if your drill press table is a little bit out of square, you can get the drill bit down in there and then spin this around a little bit, and that'll take care of any unsquareness in your drill press table. These are plenty loose. No, so that shouldn't be the issue. And now if we take and we try and fit this back up, this one goes in real nice. And this one goes in fairly nicely. And this one goes in. And if we press a little harder, we can press these all the way through. So, there we go. That's a fit up. Now I can pull these 3 pins and, oh, okay. I'm actually going to deburr all these, at least these 3, on the belt grinder, because I'm not happy with the job the file did. I think I went a little bit too quick with that. So now I'll be back over here. Let's see. Now, whenever you're using a belt grinder, you need to make sure that you keep your wood belts and your metal belts separate, because when you're grinding on metal, it breaks down the abrasive of the belts. Like, the belts are consumable, and the abrasive will slowly wear down. As you use them. So, like, as soon as you touch metal to a wood belt, it breaks that abrasive down just a little bit, and then it's a little bit duller, and it won't grind wood nearly as well. So you have to keep your wood and metal belts separate. Otherwise, you won't be able to work with wood. All right, there we go. We got these all nicely deburred. And I'm actually going to go and grab the other 3 and do them now, just to prove I'm not lazy, I guess. But, yeah, there we go. We got the other 3. All right, got that done. I'll go back over to the drill press and we'll get this thing ready for glue. So now these should go in much more nicely, or at least a little bit more nicely. Heck, did I not? I swear, wood is the weirdest stuff. Oh, that's it. There we go. Yeah, that's where I pulled it. It fits if you persuade it. Now, test the fit this way. There we go. Now that we got that done, actually what I'll do, oh, this should work. I'll clear off a little spot on my bench here. And then get ready to glue this one up. So you can just take a knife or something and crack these scales back apart. just like that. They're only being held together with masking tape, so they're pretty easy to get apart. Just like that. You can stick that to the side of your bench or something. There. Now, we'll get our glue slab here. And where's the stick? Here it is. Our glue stick, and this will still work, but what you can do is you can just go over to the grinder. You can use a knife too, but you can just use the grinder to clean it up and take off all the old glue. Just like that. There. Now I use this 2-part epoxy here. So I'll just take some, which part is this? I don't know which part this is. But so I'll just take a little dollop of that. And then I'll take a little dollop of that. And then you just mix that up. Like so. Now something I actually should have done before I mixed the epoxy, because now we're on a timer, is degrease your gluing surfaces, mainly the knife. The scales, the wood will soak the epoxy up, so that's not such a big concern. But degreasing your knife is important. So I'll just take some acetone and get that all nice and degreased. Like so. Then you can set that down. I usually like to take pins, just a little dollop of epoxy on the pin, and stick that through into the pins popping out the other side. And then do the same thing for all 3 of them. And then you can take some glue and just spread this stuff around. Like that. And then you should be able to just slide that down on there. Like that. And then you put another layer of epoxy on this side. If you hollow ground your tang, or if you ground fullers in your tang like I did on this one, then it's really important that you fill this all the way up. But if you didn't, then you still want to get pretty much just the rest of your epoxy on there. You want to try and split it even, but it's almost impossible to do that perfectly. And most of it will end up as squeeze out anyway. So now you can try and find your holes here and just press that on. Gently. Like that. And then you can set this in your vise. Just squeeze the rest of that out of there, and then clamp better fit. Not even close. I think all my clamps are not here, which is where I need them to be. Except for this one, they have this one clamp. Right. That's the problem with this one. It sucks. Oh, and this is inconvenient. You just squeeze that together. I'll just put this big clamp up. There. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take a paper towel or something and clean up all the rest of this epoxy from in there. That's 2 paper towels. You can just tear off a piece or something and then use like a file down to get down into that crack and clean all that up. See that? It's mostly cleaned up under there. Now I gotta do this side. Alrighty, that's that one glued up. Let's see. And actually, no, we're gonna be over here first. Get this out of here. This is my stock. For the other thing, we'll just zip this in half, long ways. There's our two pieces. Oh, that's cool. These fit together pretty much perfectly. Alrighty. Where's the pencil? Here's the pencil. Alrighty. I'm just gonna shape this down until it fits into the slot on the Oh, it's right in front of the light right there. That's for this side. I just copied the profile. And now I'm just going to start removing material pretty evenly until it matches.
Oh no, I cut that way too close. Oh, it's fine. All right, I've almost got that all the way seated down in there. I just need to take off a little bit more bit and then round the bottom. You know what? There we go. We're starting to get that worked out. Still really thick, but the shape and the profile is getting there. Getting there. It's about the overlap I want. So now I'm going to taper down the ends a little bit more. So it follows that overlap. There we go, that just follows the curve. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. Alright, now that's 120, we'll go to 220 and then 400 on this one, and then we'll repeat the process with this piece. And this is 400, so this is 220. Alright, there we go, that's 220. And that's how it looks in the handle. Hey, what's up, Steve? I don't know how long that's been there, but shit has not been working very well. It's on YouTube then, not you guys. But I got that sanded to 400 grit, and that's how that fits, Steve, if you're still here, in the that's how the scale fits up in the knife that I'm going to be sending to Eric for blade show. And you can hold it up here or down here, but right here, right in the middle, that's where it's going to be most comfortable. So I'm getting ready to do the other one. Just got this. I think what I'll do is I'll trace this out because it should be about the same on both sides. So I'll trace this out here. And then I'll just grind down to that profile plus like an 1/8 inch, and I'll flatten the back. And then that should give us a pretty easy thing to work with. I'll use the 36 for this. I can cut that off. Oh, I don't need to waste that much. There we go. That's 36 grit. Got that roughed out. Let's see now. There we go. Back. There we go, looking good. Gosh, look at me. I'm covered. But
Alrighty. There we go. We got those two scales ground up pretty nice. And it's very comfortable now. It's nice and comfy, unlike before. So I think this one's going to come out looking awesome. Here's the two scales right next to each other, just like that. So it's getting a little bit late, and it's getting towards where I'll be late for dinner. So I'm gonna finish this one, end this live here. Thank y'all for hanging out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and hit that bell, ring a ding. And I'll probably be live, not tomorrow, but Saturday. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. See y'all next time.